Alright, hey, what's up, guys? It's Boxing Master here, and today I thought I'd make a short video. This is going to be on the upcoming Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois fight. It's going to happen in 21 of September, I believe. This isn't a prediction video, but this is sort of a video talking about, you know, the whole altercation that AJ and Dubois had, and yeah, so I guess this is going to be for a vacant title. I'm not really sure what the details are. I just pulled this video up recently, and I haven't looked too much into the fight in all honesty. But it seems like Dubois is going to face AJ. Dubois is the interim IBF heavyweight world champion at the moment. So in this fight, he's billed as, even though he doesn't have the actual IBF world title belt, he's billed as the champion. Whereas AJ is, billed as the challenger, right? So, that being said, they had a bit of an altercation, and, we'll talk about it. I'll give my thoughts at the end of the video, but I'll just do, like, a little reaction, to the video as well, obviously. So, here we go.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart.
And just a heads up, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to, post this, because I don't want to get copyright struck by Sky Sports, so we'll see. But anyway.
Aside from belts, and aside from it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not me in the middle.
So usually with AJ, it looks like the way I see AJ is that he doesn't for what he just said. I mean, it sounds like he just for him it's just business. I don't think he's like him and Dubois have ever had beef before. There was this saying, I guess, in the boxing community, or whatever you want to call it, that AJ had been dropped by Daniel Dubois in sparring. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't looked too much into that. From what I recall, there's some truth behind it, in that Dubois gave AJ a tough fight, but there's no footage that's been released, so we don't know. But anyway, that was, in all fairness, a while ago, so yeah, but I don't know if there's any beef in the build-up to this fight, but we'll see.
Once the swing go, let's go now.
Sharp, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate
Don't
me.
disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
So, okay, so I think some people might interpret this, like what AJ's saying is like, so obviously Dubois saying if he wants to go now, let's go. Obviously, it was an unnecessary comment, obviously, because if AJ said something to Dubois like, yeah, I'm ready to punch this guy, like, square in the face, or something like that, but he just said he's ready to, like, go, it's nothing, it's just business for him, right? So, and then Dubois just comes out with, if he wants to go, let's go now, or whatever, right? Which, obviously, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Then AJ tells him to shut up calmly. He says, like, tells him not to disrespect him and stuff like that, right? I mean, in all fairness, people will take that as, oh, AJ's emotional, he's reacting to Dubois. But, I mean, I think he's just telling it, like, Dubois, don't disrespect him. Look, Dubois has not faced that many guys. He's beat Hrgovic and Jarrell Miller, and that's pretty much it when it comes to his record, like, of top-tier wins. Got knocked out by Joe Joyce, a guy who AJ beat in the amateurs. Got knocked out by Usyk, a guy that AJ did not get knocked out by in 12 rounds, and arguably gave, he arguably gave, he didn't get knocked out by Usyk in 2 fights, and he also did not get, he also arguably gave Usyk 2 tougher fights than what Dubois did in that one fight he had with Usyk, right? So, whereas AJ, former world champion, has tons of good wins on his record, just knocked out one of the hardest punchers in the UFC, a guy who dropped Tyson Fury, and who a lot of people are saying beat Tyson Fury. I think this is AJ just saying, look, you've done not a whole lot in the sport compared to what I've done. Don't disrespect me. And that's all he's saying. So, anyway.
Intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. Can't put this shit face.
Hey,
Don't disrespect me on my life.
no, man, it's okay.
I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
Good, no.
I know who the This guy thinks he's cool.
No.
It's good.
Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. Try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good. Are these off now, these mics?
Okay, so there's that. Okay, so is there any more? No, okay, that's it. All right. So I think some people will interpret that whole thing as, oh, AJ's getting emotional, right? And like I said before, like AJ, it was just him saying, look, don't disrespect me, right? You're not this guy's not a world champion. Dubois, he may hold an IBF title, but he hasn't held one of the main titles, right? And he's building his, sort of his validity off being a world champion. He's basing that off of, controversy he had with Usyk in that fight with the body shot and all that stuff. Whereas AJ, in both fights, didn't make any excuses. He just said, like, yeah, look, Usyk got me in the later rounds. It is what it is, right? So I think AJ, he clearly does not respect Dubois like he respects, like, the rest of the heavyweights, right? So he's just saying, like, look, I'm on a whole nother level. Plus, you see AJ's body language, especially, like, when they stand up. Here we go. So obviously AJ stands up first.
Daniel, don't disrespect me.
And you see Dubois just shoot up, just start, like, panicking a bit, just being, like, looking like he really wants to throw with AJ. You see AJ, like, he looks cool. He's not shaking at all. He's not, like, having to be pulled back by the security guards, right? He's standing above him and just...
Don't disrespect me on my life.
No, man.
It's okay. I want this little boy. Don't disrespect.
Right? His body language is quite cool when you think about it. Like, yeah, he stood up first, but that doesn't mean that he's, oh, he's so emotional and stuff. Given the fact, also, that this is not the first time this has happened. When AJ fought Brazil, I think it was in 2016, was it? Or 2015? No, I think it was 2016, yeah. Oh no, or 2017. I can't remember. It was between that time period. AJ fought Dominic Brazil. In the build-up, almost exactly the same thing happened. And what happened? AJ dominated Brazil from start to end. Wasn't even that competitive. Knocked him out in the 7th round, and that was that, right? So, yeah, I think, with this whole altercation that they've had, or that they're having, a lot of people say, oh, it's, yeah, AJ's getting emotional, AJ's trying to act like Mr. Tough Guy, all that stuff, right? But I think but when you look at Dubois, I mean, he's the one, like, who's looking kind of angry and stuff, right? Now, he's acting how Dylan White acted in the build-up. He's acting how Dominic Brazil acted, in the build-up, right? And guess what happened to both those guys? They both got knocked out in the 7th round, right? So, will this affect AJ in the fight? In my opinion, no. I don't think AJ necessarily has any, like, real hatred towards Daniel Dubois or anything like that. I don't think there's any real beef. I think he's just sick of being disrespected by all these up-and-coming challengers, calling him glass chin, this, that, and the other, right? When his resume outclasses, like, any of these guys, right? So, that's kind of how I see this whole thing. AJ, I don't know. I think this Dubois is just trying to stir up stuff up, right? He's trying to intimidate AJ and all that stuff, but, I don't think AJ's intimidated. I think he's just, like I said, I think he's just telling Dubois, listen, just be humble, right? Don't disrespect me when you've not, you're basing your credibility as a champion off of an excuse you had against Usyk, whereas I fought Usyk twice and didn't get even knocked down once by Usyk, right? Which is also a guy that knocked down Fury, so that's that. Anyway, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. I'll try to make a video on the like, or give my prediction on this in another video, like an unbiased prediction video, but for now I just wanted to react to this. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Who do you got winning this fight? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.